The iconic Purge horror film franchise taking us back to where it all began in its latest installment, The First Purge. What began as an experiment turns into so much more. We're taking a closer look at the upcoming film.
People are now calling this controversial experiment of legalized crime the Purge.
The fourth film in the Purge franchise.
If we want to save our country, we must release all our anger in one night.
Focusing on the events that led up to the very first Purge.
Because it's the prequel, we also have license to create something brand new. And because everything hasn't been set up, we're setting up the franchise in a roundabout way.
Announcing the commencement of the First Purge.
A 12-hour period where all crime is legal.
So we get to go inside with this one and see how that came about. So we get to see the people who were responsible for creating the experiment, what their intentions were.
You and Isaiah, just stay with me during the purge.
Oh, we're gonna be fine on our own.
But then also experience what it was for the victims of this experimentation.
Starting as a social experiment on just the community of Staten Island with paid participants.
Naya is outraged by the idea of the purge. She is looking at it as a bigger picture, bigger than the money. She understands what this means for her culture, even more than just the community. It's way bigger than this little project, this little experiment. And she's trying to convince people to wake up and realize what they're doing to us.
Human nature does not obey the laws of politics.
The new founding fathers of America take matters into their own hands.
They all ex-military. Something funky going down, D.
See how it all began.
You're sending soldiers into the island disguised as citizens.
And how it grew from one community to the whole nation.
We're turning up the volume all the way.
This country needs for this to work.
You've seen purges maybe before, but this is totally different and new.
The First Purge is in theaters July 4th.